So friends, this series is specially made for the bank exam aspirants, those who are going for the mains exam like SBI PO mains, IBBS mains, RBI mains. So for those students as well as for students those who are preparing for the CAT exams, so this series is specially made for you. And second, importantly, after watching this video, do not forget to take the test. So test is more and more important. So on the website or else on the mobile application, you can able to see inside quantitative aptitude. So below the data interpretation mains level, so now you can able to see quantitative aptitude mains. So there inside it, after posting every topic, we will give you a test. At the end of the video, every video, I will be telling you how the test works and how many questions I have given the test. So based upon that, the test will be added on the package. So do not forget to write the test after watching the video. So now let me move on to the mains level series on quantitative aptitude. First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, here is the first video on the main series on quantitative aptitude, that is on the topic problems on ages. So here we will be solving a mains level question. So here I'm not going to teach you the basics because I hope you already know the basics of problems on ages, what is past, future, how to frame an equation, everything. So I don't want to waste your time. Directly let me move on to all the question that we are going to solve in this video. So before solving difficult level question on the topic problems on ages, you have to keep one important point that while equating, because most of the problems on ages question like difficult level question, you can able to see that will be in the form of framing an equation. So we frame an equation and then we equate the equation and then we will get x, y, z based upon the question. While equating the either 2% value or 2% ages, you have to be very careful on that point. While equating any 2% or a same person, mostly you have to remember one thing, both the person age should be either present. While equating, I am saying both the person age should be present or future, or it should be past. At any case, do not equate one person present age equal to another person past age. You cannot able to equate like that. If you equate like that, the equation will be completely wrong. So if you are going to equate any equation on problems on ages, make sure both the person age should be either present or past or future, right? So that is the most important thing. In the difficult level question, students used to make a mistake. They take the present age of any one person and second person past age and they try to equate it. So while equating, you will get an equation, but the problem is that equation, whether you will take it as a past or you will take it as a present. So we can't able to identify that. So be careful while equating. You have to make sure either the same person or different person, but the ages should be present, both the person age should be present or past or future. That is most important, right? So I'm not going to deeply on the basics. Let me move on to all the question on the first video for the mains level series. Question number 1. So the ratio between the ages of A and B 4 years later is 5:4. So later means they are talking about the future. And the age of C 8 years ago was 20% more than the age of B at that time. So the age of D is equals to sum of present age of C and present age of B, and the sum of present age of A and C is 68 years. Find the ratio between the age of A 3 years later and age of D 12 years ago. Right? So after reading a question, I can able to see totally there are 4 persons A, B, C, D. And what is our final target? Our final target to find the ratio of the person A and of the person D. At some case, either they are talking about A 3 years later and D 12 years ago, past and future. Our target is to find the ratio. But none of the value was directly given here. So be very slow, speed or nothing is important here. We have to get the final answer correctly. That is our target, right? So first, the ratio between ages of A and B 4 years later is 5:4. So they are talking about later. That means they are talking about the future. So there are 2% ages, that is A is to B. How many years back? 4 years, or it's later, 4 years future, right? Which is in the ratio 5:4. So let's take the future age of A is equals to 5x, right? So B is equals to 4x. So now what we can do here is we can bring the 4 years later, that means the future age was given, we can bring to the present. So present age of both the person A and B is equals to 5x minus 4, B is equals to 4x minus 4. So friends, understood? So this is the first step of the question. So initially what I did is I brought 2% age to the present. What about the next point? The age of C 8 years ago, they are talking about the past, right? So 8 years ago, 20% more than the age of B at that time. So now what they are talking is, they are talking about C and B, that is C is to B ratio has been given. So what they are saying is, where the person C 8 years ago was 20% more than B. When compared to B, C is 20% more. So what I can do here is, I can take B is to C as, if B is 100, what about C? C will be 120 because 20% more. So we can cancel this and we can 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are 12. So finally, we got the ratio B is to C is 5 is to 6. So now according to the question, where both the person age was given, that is 8 years ago. They are talking about the past. Right? So 8 years ago. Now let me bring both the person age to the present. So present age of B and C. So first person B present age is 5y and their age was 8 years ago. This value has been given. So plus 8. So resultant will be the present age of the person B. So what about the present age of the person C? Will be 6y plus 8. So friends, finally we got the present age of A and B, present age of B and C. So by using both the lines, that is first two data what they have given in the question, we framed the equation and then we brought all the person age to the present. So now equating part will be easy. That's the reason I always say bring all the person age to the present or bring all the ages to the past or future. Make it on a same area and then equate it, right? So now what is the third point? The age of D is equals to sum of C and B. So sum of C and B, right? When you add C and B, that should be the age of D, right? So D is equals to sum of C and B. Okay, let me add and we can find the answer. What about next point? Sum of present age of A and C is 68 years. Okay, so sum of A and C. So A and C is 68 years, right? What about A here? According to the question, 5x minus 4 is A. What about C? 6y plus 8. Is equals to what they have given us 68 years. So 68 years. So 5x plus 6y. So this will be plus 4 is equals to 68. So 5x plus 6y is equals to 64. So this act as a first equation. Right. So this will be the first equation. According to the question, what they have said is sum of the present age of A and C. So A and C, sum of their present age. That is careful, right? So sum of their present age of A and C will be 68. And just friends, listen carefully. Here, based upon the two data what they have given in the question, so here we know what is B, 4x minus 4, present age. Here also we know B, that is present age. Just now I have told you, right? Always remember that if you are going to equate any two equation of a same person or a different person, keep that in mind. Both the person age should be in the present. So let's take both the person age and we can equate it. So 4x minus 4, right? So what about the second person? Here is equals to 5y plus 8. So friends, understood. So 4x minus of 5y is equals to 8 plus 4, which is 12. Now 4x minus of 5y is equals to 12. So we can assume this as equation 2 because we have already taken this as equation 1. So this will be equation 2. So now we have to solve both the equation to get what is the value of x and y. So what we can do here is first I think we can take the first equation, that is 5x plus 6y is equals to 64. So what about the second equation? So 4x minus of 5y is equals to 12. So now what I can do here is I can just multiply this by 4, 5. So 5 into 4 is 20x. This will be 24y is equals to 4 4s are 16, remaining will be 1. 6 4s are 24, 1 25. So similarly multiply this by 5, 20x minus of 25y is equals to 60. So now minus plus and minus, so you can cancel it. So 25, this will be 49y. So 49y is equals to 196 or 194, right? So 194. So now we got what is the value of x here. So based upon that, we need to solve the question, right? So now after finding the value of y, you have to substitute here to find what is the value of x, right? So the value of y will be 16, 9 4s are 36. Sorry, I'm 6 here. So which will be 36, y is equals to 4. So substitute y is equals to 4 in any of the equation. So if I substitute y is equals to 4 here, 6 4s are 24. So this becomes 8 5s are 40. So x is equals to 8. So friends, finally we got the value of x and the value of y. So once you got the value of x and y, we can easily find what is the A's percentage, B's percentage, C's percentage. Everything is easy, right? So that is our target. This part alone is important. How I equate both the person equation. See, this part is most important. Why? Because this part area is not given in the question. We just solve this area by using the data what we found in the question, right? So why I equated both the person age? Because by using the first data, we know what is the B's percentage. By using the second data, we know what is B's percentage. So in both the data, we have B percentage. So we can equate both the person age to get one equation. So that's what I did here. And then we framed the second equation. First equation data was already given in the question. So we solved both the equation to get what is the value of x and what is the value of y. So now according to the question, what they were asking us, they are asking about the ratio of A and C. So now just see, substitute the value of x here. We will get what is the value of A, that is A's present age. So A is equals to, when you substitute x is equals to 8. So 8 into 5, 8 5s are 40. So 40 minus 4 will be 36. That means A's present age will be 36. So what about B? Substitute x is equals to 4. Sorry, x is equal to 8. So 8 4s are 32. 32 minus 4 will be 28. So B present age will be 28. And what about C? We know value of y is equals to 4. So 6 4s are 24. So 24 plus 8 will be 32. So C age will be 32. So finally, we got the value of A, value of B and the value of C. That is all the 3% present age. So now according to the question, so question what they are asking us is find the ratio between the age of A 3 years later. So age of A 3 years later, that means from 36 3 years later, that means you have to add 3. 36 plus 3 will be 39. So A age will be 39. So ratio to the age of D 12 years ago. That means we have to find the D's age. First here D present age is unknown, but they have given a point that the age of D is equal to sum of C and B. So when you add C and B, resultant will be the age of D. So when you add 30, 50, 60. So 60 will be the age of the person D. So now while finding the ratio, we have to write the age of D 12 years ago. That means 60 minus 12. So 60 minus 12 will be 48. So 48 will be the age of the person D. So now try to cancel it. So this becomes, when you cancel this on 3 table, 1 3s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 1 3s are 3, 6 3s are 18. So finally answer for this question is 13:16. So friends, understood or not, right? So remember one thing, right? The question concept is really easy to understand. Some question we can't able to even understand what they are saying, but here each and every point is not directly given but clearly given, right? What person age is compared to which person, and sum of which two person age is equals to which person. So all the data was clearly given. So friends, always remember that definitely the level of the question will be more than this in your competitive exam recent time, but you have to know some of the important logics to solve the question. So this value what we did, they have given in the question, we framed a percentage. second data, we frame the present age. So now based upon both the datas, we know in both the data we have the value of B. So I have equated the both the person present age, and then I framed one equation. And this equation they have already given in the question itself. So we framed two equations. By solving it, we have got X and Y. After finding X and Y, so we can easily find what is the present age of all the three persons. So now according to the question, we have found the ratio. So which is the answer for the first question. So here is the second question. So the ratio between the age of A 4 years ago and the age of C 2 years ago is 5:3. And the ratio between the age of B and the age of D after 6 years is 8:5. So the present age of A is double the age of D after 3 years, and the average age of all of them is 38 years. So the present age of B is what percentage more or less the present age of C after 4 years. Okay. So very interesting question. I think all the ratio value has been directly given, right? There is no twist in the question. You can able to see A and C ratio has been given. Second point, B and D ratio has been given. So most of the ratio value has been given, but what is our target? Our target is to find how much the age of A, B is more or less than C. That is formula X minus Y divided by Y into 100. So basic formula. So one important point here, you have to remember that just see the point average age of all of them. That means all the 4 person ages. I think totally there are A to D 4 person. So A, B, C, D divided by 4 is equals to 38. I think only by using that small clue we can able to find one person exact age, right? Other than that we can't able to find it because all the values are ratio. Keep that in mind. All the value what they have given in ratio, we can't able to find the exact value. So if you need to find one person, if you find one person age, finding all is easy. For finding that one person age, you have to get that important point, average age of all of them. I think that is the only clue here. So now let's start framing the equation no other way. So the ratio between ages of A 4 years ago, that means 4 years back. So let's take the age of the person A as A itself. So A minus 4 because 4 years back, and the C before 2 years. So C age 2 years back. So C minus 2. So what is the ratio? What they have given is 5:3. That means 5/3. So friends, understood or not? So A's age 4 year back, C's age 2 year back is equals to 5:3. That means 5/3. So first let me solve it. So this becomes 3A is equals to 4 3s are 12. So 5C minus of 10. So 3A is equals to, so 5C plus 2. So A is equals to 5C plus 2 divided by 3. So let me take this as equation number 1. So friends, understood what I did? Either you can find the C value or you can find A value, whatever be, that is your wish. So finally we are going to substitute A plus B plus C plus D divided by 4 is equals to 38. That's it. So next point. So next point what they have given is ratio between the age of B and D after 6 years. Okay, so both the person age after 6 years. So B and D. So B plus 6 after 6 years and D. So D plus 6 after 6 years. What is the ratio they have given is 8:5. That means 8/5. So what I can do is, similarly we can cross multiply it. 5B plus 6 5s are 30 is equals to 8D 48. So now 5B is equals to 8D 48 minus 30. 48 minus 30 will be 18. So plus 18. So B is equals to 8D plus 18 divided by 5. So let me take this as equation number 2. Right? So 8D plus 18 divided by 5 is equals to equation number 2. Because here by using the first data we found what is the value of A. By solving the second data, we found what is the value of B. So now our final target to find the value of C, right? So that's it. So what about C here? The present age of A is double the age of D after 3 years. Present age of A is double the age of D. That means A is to D age, right? So A is to D age will be 2 is to 1, because when compared to D, A's age is double. That means A is to D is equals to 2 is to 1, right? So now what they have given is, another important point what they have given is A is double the age of D after 3 years. That means, so A divided by after 3 years of D age, D plus 3 is equals to 2 by 1. So now let me solve it. So this will be A is equals to 2D plus 6. This can be taken as equation number 3. Okay, so I think just listen carefully, friends. We got the value of A, right? We got the value of B, but we didn't get the value of C. Either we can equate here to find the value of C, or else I can equate 1 and 3, because one equation is A is equals to, 3 equation is A is equals to. So what I can do is, I'm going to equate 1 and 3. What is 1 here? 5C plus 2 divided by 3. What about third equation here? 2D plus 6. So now by solving this, we can find what is the C, right? So 5C plus 2 is equals to 6D plus 18. So 5C is equals to 6D plus 16. So C is equals to 6D plus 16 divided by 5. So friends, finally I got the equation number 4, which means the C value. So C is equals to 6D plus 16 divided by 5. So finally I got all the persons' ages, because A value we found, B value, C value. So D we can directly take it as D to find the average of them. So according to the question, they have given one of the important clue that A plus all the 3% average, that means divided by 4, is equals to how much they have given, which is 38. So now what about A? A will be 5C plus 2 divided by 3. Yes, just what we can do is, I think this A value is easy. We can substitute this A value. So when I substitute this A value instead of A, which is 2D plus 6. So what about B? So B will be 8D plus 18 divided by 5. So what about C? 6D plus 16 divided by 5, right? And what about D? We can take D as it is. 8 4s are 32, 12, 12 plus 3. Yes, 8 4s are 32, remaining will be 3, 12, 15, 152, right? So friends, understood or not what I did is, right? So here you can able to see all the values what I have written is in the terms of D. So when you equate it, we can easily find what is the D value here. Just let's equate it, because we can take LCM as 5. So 5 into 2 will be 10D, 6 5s are 30 plus 8D plus 18 plus 6D plus 16 plus 5D is equals to 1. 5 2s are 10, remaining will be 1. 5 5s are 25, 1, 26. So remaining will be 2. So 5 6 7, which is 760. So now here we have 6D, 8D, 10D, 5D, right? So 10 and 8, which is 18D. 18D plus D, 18D plus 6D will be 24D. So 24D plus 5, this will be 29D. So total will be 29, right? So next 30, 18 is 48. So 48 plus 16. So 48, right, is 48, 58, 62. When you subtract this, 696. So is equals to 696. So when you subtract 696 here, D is equals to 24. So friends, finally we got the value of D is equals to 24. Just now I have told you, right? This is the most important clue in the question. By using this clue, definitely you can able to find one person age. So similarly, we have found the one person age, that is D is equals to 24. So if you find one person age, finding all the remaining person is easy. Because if you substitute D, any of the equation what we found, we can find what is C. So if you substitute D is equals to year, then we will get what is the value of B. That's it. Solving a question is really easy. So friends, while solving these kind of question, keep most important point that when you should equate and when you should find the average. If you are going to find the average, then by using the average clue, you are going to find one person exact age. So you have to be careful after finding ABC, substitute in the average to find one person age, right? So now according to the question, the present age of B is what percentage more or less than the present of C. So B and C we have to find, right? So first let me target the B's age. So if we need to find the B's age, right? So substitute D is equals to 24 here to find what is the B's age. So B is equals to 8 into 24 plus 18 divided by 5. So this resultant will be the age of the person D, right? So this 8 4s are 32. Remaining will be 3, 16, 19 plus 8 divided by 5. So this will be like 19, 200, 210, right? So 210 divided by 5. So once you cancel it, 5 4s are 20. So remaining will be 1, 5 2s are 10, which is 42. That means the person B age is 42. So B's age will be 42 here. So now next we have to find what is the age of the person C after 4 years, right? So first we have to find what is C's age and then after 4 years. So C age, substitute anywhere else, so you can substitute D here. So 24 into 2. So 24 into 2 is 48. So 48 plus 6, we will get A. Sorry, what's, we have to get C age. Okay. Yes, we can substitute here. So instead of D, you can substitute 24 here. So 6 into 24 plus 16 divided by 5. So 6 4s are 24. So remaining will be 2, 12, 14. 144 plus 16. So this will be 160, right? So 4, 5, 6, 160 divided by 5. So if you divide by 5, 5 3s are 15, 32. So 32 will be the age of the person C. So 32 what we got is the age of the person C. But while substituting in the formula, what they have said is C after 4 years. That means you have to add additional 4, which is 36. So according to the question, C 36. What about B 42? So now we have to find x minus y divided by y into 100 formula. Substitute x 42 minus 36 divided by 36 into 100, which will be 16.66 percentage. So this will be the answer for the question. At any point, do not expect shortcut, because I have seen students while solving it, they ask me, teach me shortcut, teach me. Not at all, right? If you are going for the mains exam or if you are going for the CAT exam, you can't expect the shortcuts. You can solve all these methods fastly. You should not solve the way what I'm doing here, right? It might take more than 10 or 15 minutes to solve a single question. But be fast. While solving, if I'm going to solve the same question without teaching, I can surely solve it within 7 or 8 minutes. I can just like that equate it directly here. So that fast comes while you practice more number of questions. But do not expect shortcut at any scenario if you are preparing for the mains exam. Try to understand each and every question. What is the logic here to solve the question? So first question we equate it, because the major part is the equation. And here is the second question. In the second question, the major part is the average. Right? The same concept can also be asked in the data interpretation. Whatever be, the concepts are more important. Right? So finally friends, answer for this question is 16.66 percentage. And I'm really sorry for the throat, but I think my voice is little bit audible, right? So answer for the question number 2 is 16.66 percentage. So here is the third question. So the ratio between the present age of P, Q and R is 5:6:7. So on the average age of P and S together is 39 years. Average of Q and T is 34 years. And the present age of U is average present age of P and Q together. If the ratio between the present age of P and U is 3:4, find the average age of S, T, U together. So when see here, what is a target? Here everything they're talking about average, ratio, and here also none of the value was directly given. Every value has been given in terms of ratio, but two data has been given directly. One is the average age of P and S, and then second point, average age of Q and T. So those two values are directly given, that is average age has been given. So our target is to find what is the average of S, T and U. The value what they have given is PQR, but what we need to find the average of ST and U together. Okay, so be very careful, right? First, step by step we can solve the question. So first step, so initially they have given the present age of 3%, that is P, Q and R, right? So P, Q and R, which is in the ratio 5:6:7. So we can say that the average age of P, average age of Q will be 5x, Q will be 6x, R will be 7x. So these values will be the present age of all the 3%, that is P, Q and R. So now according to the second point, average age of P and S together is 39 years. So average age, that means P and S together 2% is equals to 39 years. So we already know that P present age is 5x. So substitute here. So 5x plus S is equals to 39 into 2 will be 78. So now what we can do is S is equals to 78 minus of 5x. So we found 1% present age, that is S is equals to 78 minus 5x. So second data what they have given, average age of Q and T. So Q and T, that means 2%. So Q and T average age, which what they have given is 34 years. So 34. So we already know that the present age of the second person Q is 6x. So 6x plus T is equals to 68. So we can say T is equals to 68 minus of 6x. So finally what we found is S as well as we have found is T. So next point. So the present age of U is the average present age of S and T together. So the present age of U, right? What they are saying is the present age of U is equals to the average age of S and T. And we already found both the person S and T value, right? So we can directly substitute instead of S 78 minus 5. And instead of T 68 minus 6y. So that will be the value of the present age of U. So present age of U will be the average of these 2%. So 78 minus of 5x. So similarly T will be 68 minus of 6x divided by 2. So this can be written as 8 and 8 will be 16. Remaining will be 1. So this will be 14. 148 minus of 11x divided by 2, which will be the value of y. So finally we got the value of y will be 146 minus 11x by 2, and we got S and T. So now what is the next point they have given us? If the ratio between the present age of P and U is 3:4. So P and U, the ratio what they have given is 3:4. So now I think we know all the value, right? Because we know the present age of the person P is how much? 5x. So instead of P we can substitute 5x, and instead of U we already got 146 minus 11x divided by 12 is equals to 3:4. I think we can equate this in order to find what is the value of x. So we can, once you divide this 5x, so completely divided by 146 minus of 11x by 2 is equals to 3/4. So friends, understood or not? So we can bring the 2 to the numerator, so which becomes 10x. So the numerator will be 10x here. So now cross multiply it. So this becomes 40x is equals to, so multiply by 3. So minus of 33x. So multiply by 3. 6 into 3 will be 18. Remainder will be 1. 12, 1, 13. Remainder will be 1. So 438. So 40x, so when you bring this 33 towards left hand side, this will be 73x. So 73x is equals to 438. So finally, what is our target? Our target is to find the average. So all the 3% average we need to find. So that is not a problem. So first let me find what is the value of x and then substitute here. So this becomes like 42, 43, 6 times, right? So x is equals to 6. So finally we got the value x is equals to 6. So once you found one value, finding all the remaining value will be easy. Just now I have told you, right, and most of the question we have done it. So like first we found average, we found one value, and in previous question we equated and we found the value of x and y. So once you find any one value, finding the remaining values will be very, very easy. So now x is equals to 6 here. Now according to the question, our target is to find what is the average age of S, T and U. So what about S? So we got x is equals to 6 here. So 6 5s are 30. That means 78 minus 30, which will be 48. So 48 will be the value of S. And what about T? So 6 into 6 will be 36. So 68 minus 36, remaining will be 32, right? Yes, 32. So 32 will be the age of the person T. And what about U? So substitute 6. This will be 146 minus of 66 divided by 2. So this will be like another 66, and we have to add all the 3, right? So we have to add all the 3 and we have to divide by 2. See, 32, 48. That will be 80, 80, 160, 4 3s are 12, 120. So I think in order to find the average, so this will be 120, right? That will be 80, 40, 120. 120 divided by 3 will be 40. So finally we can say that the average age of all the 3 person STU will be 40. So which is the answer for this question, right? So friends, so listen here. We have solved in this video 3 important questions. So now go to the aptitude and reasoning test on the test package. So totally, just remember one thing, because you have to know this. The students after buying the test, they will think where is the remaining question. So just listen carefully. In this video, I taught 3 questions. So now I have given 2 questions as a test. So this is the thing what we seen in the video now, and 2 questions as a test. So totally once you open the test, you can able to see total number of questions will be 5. So 5 questions. So inside the 5 questions, the question what I taught now is also there in the test. So totally the first video what I posted on problems on ages, that is 3 questions I have taught and 2 questions I have given as test. So similarly on the next video, another 3 questions I will be teaching and another 2 new questions I will be giving as a test. So totally you will get every test 5 questions. So after posting each and every video, I will give you a test like this. So now after watching this video, now you know how the level of the question is, right? So take your time. Just take half an hour or 1 hour of time for the preparation. Start writing the test. The same question, write the test again. So only then you can understand where you are making a mistake. And 2 new questions I have given. In case I have given the solution also. In case if you have any doubt on it, kindly let me know. I can teach that question also on a separate video, right? So practice is more and more important. And remember one thing, those who are preparing for mains level, for any competitive exams, remember one thing, do not expect shortcut. And secondly, speed is not at all important. Even if you take 5 or 10 minutes to solve one question, that is not at all a problem. But the problem is, after taking 10 minutes, if you are not getting an answer, then it's like lack of practice. If you spend 10 minutes on any one question, if you are getting a correct answer, that is extremely good, because solving one question or 2 questions on quantitative aptitude miscellaneous is not at all easy like CAT and Bank SBI PO level exams. So if you need to solve that now itself, practice slowly practice, surely you can able to clear the mains exam, right? So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, do not forget to purchase the test and start writing it. And there are data interpretation, mains level questions are also there. So after buying aptitude and reasoning, go to the mains level area and start practicing it. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. See you on the next video on the remaining 3 questions on the problems on ages. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.